Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Rakan Khalifa. Today we're going to talk about how to build your business in a bear market. Now look, I had a different line for this video, but I cannot change it just so you guys understand that there's a time in your business you have to endure when your business is not enduring itself. And the reason why I say that is because it's never going to be an upwards. It's never going to be good days. It's never going to be always bad days, because after every good comes bad, and after every bad comes good. And you guys got to understand that it's seasons. See, business is seasons. I'll never forget this story. I remember when I got started in the business, and I had some success, and then I stopped having some success. And it wasn't only me, and the people around me weren't having some success, and I started seeing people leave, and I started seeing people, give up on their dreams. And I started noticing that people that said, I want to do this, and I'm excited, and it is going to be my dreams, and I'm going to achieve it, they started letting go of their dreams. So I asked my mentor, and I'm like, why is everybody not sticking to their word? He's like, Rakan, here's a word you always have to remember, which is the word bear. And if you don't understand what a bear market is, or what a bullish market is, in the trading world, a bear market is pretty much going down, and a bullish market is going up. But the word bear breaks down into a couple key words that I want you guys to understand. Let's talk about the first letter, which is the letter B. You gotta understand the B is belief. And it's always when something bad happens in your company, or the market is not helping you, or let's say there's COVID happening, or anything that's happening, you start seeing people switch sides. You start seeing people panicking. You start seeing people take decisions based on emotions, not based on logic. And that's how bad entrepreneurs end up being outside of the entrepreneurship. That's why people end up not making the things that they want to do in life, right? They may have some success, but they don't understand that this game is a long-term game. So you have to be able to raise up your belief in your company, in your organization, in your business, so you can endure the bad times. Now here's another part of belief that I don't really mention a lot, but you gotta understand, when your belief is very high in something, when bad times happen, the context of you being innovative starts getting better and better. Because when you have so much belief in something, and you have to believe that no matter how hard the time is, no matter what's happening right now, you must have the belief that you're going to be able to innovate. You're just going to be better. I have a line that I heard from one of my mentors, Dr. Rakan, the future looks bright. And he kept saying it, the future looks bright. And I understood, especially in the bad times, he started utilizing his creativity to be able to go through tough times, and then be able to innovate, to pivot, so he can take the organization or the business to the next level. Now after the letter B comes the letter E, which is being enthusiastic. Enthusiasm. You gotta understand that, listen, it's a fallacy, it's a fugazi that somebody wakes up every single day for the rest of their life excited about one thing. Listen, business is repetitive. It's the exact same thing over and over and over, and guess what? Over and over and over again. And what you don't understand, that you have to be able to maintain enthusiasm. And once you be able to maintain enthusiasm in the good times and the bad times, the good times before the bad times, now you have a sustainable business. A lot of people that I know, they come into business, and let's say they have some success. They go to the peak. And when their enthusiasm is at the peak, they don't know how to control their energy. They don't know how to make it leveled out. Because, I know some people that get excited about a business for the first 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. Are they excited after 5 years? Are they excited after 10 years? That's where the real difference happens. So a major tip for you guys is, make sure you know how to control your emotions, control your enthusiasm, and you have to be excited. You have to be excited about what you're doing, because I remember my mentor told me this, Rakan, if you're not fired up, you should fire yourself. So make sure you are fired up about what you're gonna do, but make sure it's controlled fired up, so you're not high at one point and just low, very low at another point. You're just maintaining your energy and your enthusiasm throughout time. Now let's talk about the third letter, which is A. And A stands for activity. You have to understand that no matter what it is, your activity will always get you out of anything you do. Let me give you guys a simple example of what really happens. You see, anything in the world goes up and down. Anything, right? If you look at the prices of Bitcoin, it goes up and down. Look at the prices of Apple, the prices of Amazon, right? So just for the sake of have an example, let's just say Bitcoin is at $1,000. I know people, I kid you guys not, I know people, they buy high and sell low. And you guys know there's a big percentage of people that do the exact same thing. Well, you guys gotta understand that same thing in business. You see, a lot of people, they buy their business. I'm not talking about the activity. They do more activity when everything is happening, but their activity lessens when, let's say, the sales are not going their way or they're not having. So I'll give you guys a simple story. I remember, maybe my second, third year in the business. I'm having some success and I'm making over a 6-figure income. And I'm excited. The volume is coming in, the money's coming in. But here's what happened. See, what happened is we started going a little bit backwards, right? So let's just talk in numbers. Maybe 100,000 points went to 50, went to 10. And now in my mind, I have to 10x what I'm doing right now to get to 10,000. But I didn't understand that this is the time when people are not doing the work. I have to be doing the work. The time when the summer comes in, the time when the business is not going this way, this is the time where I can take the most market share, because the most market share people are the people that make the most money. This happens exactly in investing. A lot of people sell at $1,000, but they don't wait till that court that at $700, $500, they can buy more and more and more. Same thing with the activity. Make sure you're putting more activity out when it's at the lowest, because at one point it's gonna go high, and when it goes back up, you are a major shareholder in that company. Now the last letter is the letter R. And listen, I can guarantee you, once you have the past 3 that we talked about, the results will come in. And you gotta understand that a lot of people, I feel like, misunderstand how to look at results. They look at the results in the very wrong way. And a lot of people just focus on the results in the beginning, and I want to get the result, but they're not focusing on the little things, on the small things, like the culture. Is the culture changing? Are you enhancing the culture? Are you enhancing the activities? Are you enhancing the belief? Are you enhancing people being enthusiastic? When you are able to make sure that all these are aligned, the results will come, right? Whether it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months, it doesn't matter. I know for a fact, and I have full belief, keyword belief, that as long as I'm putting the major activity, my business will go back and up and running. You see, business never stops on one person, never stops on 2 people. It is you who takes a decision to make sure your business goes to the next level. And once you're able to put into the activity, to make sure the culture is getting enhanced, and doing all these things, not being attached to when the results are gonna happen, and believing with absolute certainty that the results will happen, that's when your breakthrough is gonna happen. That's when everything in your life starts changing. That's where people praise you for the work you've done, because not many people can do that work when everything is going backwards. So here's my assignment for you. Number 1, I need you to pull up a pen and paper. We have almost 2.5 months left for the end of the year. Write down the activity, not the goals. We're gonna have the goals. No, I'm pretty sure, I hope you have your goals already. Write down the activity you wanna be able to focus every single day for the rest of this year. And I want you, that word that you gave to yourself, I want you to stick to it, to be able to do these activities every single day till the end of the year. Because I know once you put in all the activity today, 2023 is going to be an absolute bright year for you. With that being said, my friends, make sure you share this video. I know many people need this, especially in bad times like this, and I cannot wait to have a breakthrough from these videos or anything on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.